I just noticed that as I was aging, that just different things were going on in my body that I was just no longer familiar with. So I felt like my body was a bit of a stranger for me. And some of those things were just lots of bloating and not being able to sleep. And in addition to that, even when I was sleeping, just feeling sort of fatigued and foggy. So those are really the big things that kind of started to raise my antennas a little bit. They were constantly on my mind. So physically just being bloated is never comfortable. So when I was putting on clothes, things would feel tight, or I would eat something and automatically I would feel like that meal just went ballooning into my body. So that was definitely an uncomfortable feeling. And then that added to just a lot of just self-consciousness around it. And I just had a feeling that this is probably not normal, that there's probably something that I can do about it, but I just don't know what that is. And then just sleep wise, just kind of dragging through my day. And I felt like I just needed to have more energy to get through my day without being worried about whether I was going to sleep well that night, and just being able to feel less pressure and stress about what my sleep patterns were going to be like and how that was going to affect the rest of my week. Thanks to you, I've learned a ton just about the body, about nutrition, about how different things work together, like foods and supplements and rest and breathing and mindfulness. They're all just such important pieces. And just like everything in our body is connected, all of those pieces I feel just really play a part in figuring out this puzzle. The body is a complex thing, the mind is a complex thing. So, I just think learning about what my body really specifically was needing and maybe craving that I wasn't even aware of, that wasn't even on the radar for me, was super, super helpful. Being able to do a program that wasn't focusing on weight loss or elimination or sort of these drastic measures, it was just, it seemed really easy to be able to try these new things, especially with the support that you provided and with the group as well. So it was a huge education piece on all of it: nutrition, diet, activity, all of it. I would say overall so much better, even just by having more knowledge to work with, and just to know that even though not everything is going to disappear and go away, but just knowing like, okay, I'm aware of this, I know what's happening, I know what to do about it now, and I know where I'm going is super, super helpful. And I feel overall I have a lot more energy in my day. I don't feel that drag anymore. My bloating is not gone, but it's definitely way better than it was before. So I definitely notice the progress. I feel like I'm more aware of just how my body's reacting to different things, maybe questions to ask about what's going on with my body so that I can get that support that I need and then just take that next little baby step. Yeah, so I think the first thing is, of course, that it can feel really lonely and isolating, and you're not alone. We all have stuff, we all have things. And we want to make sure that we're just taking care of ourselves and our bodies. When something breaks in our car, in our house, we fix it. And for whatever reason, when it comes to our bodies, sometimes we feel like maybe we should just push through or push it off to the side or ignore it, or I have this work thing, so I'm just going to, not pay attention to that. But I think it's really important to tune in. Our bodies are not lying to us. We have to tune into the messages that they're sending to us, and it's really important to take care of ourselves, and it is not a selfish thing to do. So I think that taking the steps to ask for help and taking care of ourselves to make us feel better, so that every day we can feel as best as we can possibly feel, is that we all deserve that. I'm grateful that I took the leap to say yes to this program, and I'm grateful for you and Andrea for just providing such just wonderful support, no judgment, just bringing all of your knowledge and all of your care to the work that you do has really just made a huge difference into feeling cared for and feeling better overall. So I'm super, super grateful to that. And also I'm a mom too, so I have my daughters who I'm modeling for, and so I'm grateful that they've seen me reach out for help when I'm feeling like I need a little bit of support, that I'm not going to have all the answers, and that there's people like you out there to help us along the way.